Have you ever been kicked out of a hotel before? Me either. Until today, I actually got kicked out of the Marriott Sonder Hotel. Let me tell you the story. I want to tell you the whole story. I want to read you the letters they sent us, and even the thing they put up in inside the hotel in the elevator to tell you it's time for you to go. And we appreciate you. Thank you. Bye bye. Do you really? They'll do you really? Okay. So where do I start? First of all, I booked this reservation with Marriott. I booked the reservation on Marriott.com. So if you're a lawyer listening to this, which I did contact my attorney friend and get some advice and some help and even some language to use. So my situation got a little bit escalated to departments. I don't know, but let me go back. Stay with me here because this gets interesting. So I booked this stay for my boyfriend's birthday with Sonder, but on the Marriott site. Now, let me tell you that I have been doing business with Sonder for years. I'm telling you, I've stayed at about 15, 20 Sonder properties, maybe more. I'm talking about at least 500 stays. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars. I'm talking $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month sometimes for months and months at a time. I lived in Saunders. This was my short-term stays. Now, most of you know, or many of you know if you follow me, that I travel for a living. I've been sort of a slow mad, not a nomad. I'm not going anywhere every day, but I stay places 3 months at a time. A lot of times because Sonder is all over the world, but even in the U.S., I was living in different cities in the U.S. for short periods of time, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 4 months. So in each city, I would stay in a Sonder. However, we never got any points for this. So when Marriott and Sonder merged, I was like, great, because now I can go back to collecting my Marriott points. And I was a little bit happy about this because I thought I would be able to do business with Marriott, but I'm not doing business with Marriott. I'm not doing business with Marriott. Not doing business with Sonder if they happen to stay around. I think they're closing. But Marriott, nah. Hilton it is. I'm in Hilton right this moment because they made me leave the Marriott and would not refuse to help at all. And so because of their refusal to help and they put their employees in such a bad position, half these people are in other countries. So Philippines is where most of them sound like they're from. Maybe some in like maybe Mexico or something like that. But you can hear the accents and you know they're not from the U.S. And they're trying their utmost, but they don't have any solutions. And they had already told me, like, we don't have anything. We can't give you any discounts. We have to book you at the current rate. So what questions do you have for me? Put them in the comments. I'll make a second video because I'm just rambling. I have no agenda right now. But let me give you the play-by-play. So last night, I get an email from both Sonder and Marriott. The Marriott email came in first. The Sonder email came in right behind that. And so that was like about 7 p.m. I should read it to you exactly what it says. Let's see. Hold on 1 sec. I'm going to go back to it. Don't go anywhere. So I'm going to read you everything word for word that they sent me. You got to be kidding me. They actually asked me how I got a survey. They need to turn that shit off. Oh, please. I'm not even wasting my time filling that out. Anyways, okay. Oh, yes, and remind me, I need to tell you what happened when my friend gave me the language to put in the email and what I said. So let's talk about the email that came from Sonder because it's shorter. So here's what happened. Dear guest, didn't even refer to me by my name. Sonder's licensing agreement with Marriott International Inc. is no longer effective. As a result, Sonder is no longer able to honor the remainder of your stay. So Sonder is not able to honor, this is what Sonder is saying. Sonder is not able to honor the remainder of the stay. We urge you to vacate the premises as soon as possible, but no later than 9 a.m. local time on Monday, November 10th. Now remember I told you I got this Sunday, November 9th at 7 p.m. as your access to your room may be restricted at this time. Further information can be found in this press release issued by Marriott, which contains the following. Now, I'm not going to read you the press release because you can find that any and everywhere on the internet, but I'm giving you the things that you won't probably find on the internet. So that's what Sonder says. And at the same time, Marriott is emailing me, and Marriott, however, and this email looks very weird because it's, I don't know, I have to, I don't know if you can see, this to me looks weird. Like, I don't know. It just looks weird, like they made it up. It doesn't look professional. That's what I want to say. So they did refer to me by name. Dear Kanae, thank you for referring me by my name. Dear Kanae Gorder, first we want to thank you for your loyalty because I have been a Marriott Bonvoy member for 10 years. And we sincerely appreciate you choosing a Marriott Bonvoy property for your stay. We regret to inform you that Marriott's agreement with Sonder Holdings has ended and Sonder properties are no longer part of the Marriott Bonvoy portfolio. As a result, we are unable to continue your reservation beyond today. Wait, so Sonder can't continue the reservation, nor can Marriott continue the reservation. Okay, I hear you. And we are kindly requesting that you check out of the property as soon as you are able. That's the language they use. We deeply regret the disruption this causes and understand how inconvenient this is during your trip. Please accept our apologies for this unexpected change and know that we are here to make this transition as smooth as possible. Really. A refund for the remaining portion of your stay will be processed on the card on which the advance deposit was processed. And we are working with the credit card processors to get the refund processed as quickly as possible. Okay, but here's the kicker part. Remember at the beginning they said we want to make this as smooth as possible? To assist you, our customer care team is prepared to work with you to secure alternate accommodations for the remainder of your stay. That's what the customer care team is going to be. But how do I contact the customer care team? Here you go. For immediate assistance with rebooking, or if you have any questions, please contact our customer care team at Marriott.com. Huh? What? Yeah. So, oh, I forgot. Thank you for your understanding and continued loyalty. So, let me get this straight. First of all, you assume I understand. I don't understand. First of all, I've never done a hostile takeover or whatever the fuck this was. And second of all, or breach of contract. And second of all, I would never treat a customer of mine like this. Never, ever, ever. I'm a therapist. And I do see clients every single day. And you have to be understanding, not the client. So, no, I don't understand. And two, you ask for my continued loyalty? You're not loyal to me. Why would I be loyal to you? What kind of fool do you think I am? What kind of fool do you take me for? Wait, hold on. Hey, babe. Okay, I saw it. I'm making a video. Okay, I'll be right up. So meanwhile, we are staying at the Hilton, and we both work from home, and the room that we currently booked is beautiful. Comes with all the things, the robes, the slippers, all the things, amenities but it is a standard room. We usually book a suite, but in this short notice, they did not honor our rate. They told us we had to start from scratch with a whole new booking at the current rate. So you can imagine booking a suite at the current rate in the moment, and we booked for long periods of time. The rate was astronomical. So we're in a standard room, and we both work from home. So right now he's working, and I'm down here in the lobby area. So that was the letter from Marriott and a letter for Sonder. So meanwhile, we try to get in touch with Marriott. We stay on the phone with them for 3 hours. 3 hours we're on the phone with Marriott. Nothing happens really. Nothing really happens. And so we say, okay, let's just go to bed, figure it out in the morning. We wake up in the morning, 7 a.m., and we decide we're going to, try to book somewhere else. So we start doing that, but then we get on the phone with Marriott again because my friend who is an attorney, and so I have a friend in Monaco, and she is an attorney, and she gave me some language to use, and she said, okay, send this email to Marriott, send this email to Sonder, and she told me what to say to them. And so each email, oh, I should read you that. Okay, so hold on. All right, so this is my email to Marriott. Dear Sir, Madam, I have just received a message informing me that the partnership between Sonder and Marriott has been terminated and that guests are being asked to leave the property immediately. This sudden order, given without any alternative accommodation or assistance, constitutes a clear breach of contract and obligation and consumer rights under French law. I therefore urge and request, hold on, let me reread this because I'm confusing myself. Dear Sir and Madam, I have just received a message informing me that the partnership between Sonder and Marriott has been terminated and that guests are being asked to leave the property immediately. This sudden order, given without any alternative accommodation or assistance, constitutes a clear breach of contractual obligation and consumer rights under French law. I therefore urge and request written confirmation of a full refund for my reservation, immediate assistance in relocating to any equivalent property, and official statement confirming the situation for my records. I remain available for coordination, but I will not leave the premises without a reasonable solution. You can call me at this number, and I look forward to speaking with you promptly. So the person who got the email replied to me, and they said, Dear Connect Quarter, thank you for continuing Marriott. Thank you for contacting Marriott. Guest Relations told me their name, and I am happy to assist you. We understand how important it is to have clarity during your stay, and we regret any inconvenience this situation may have caused. Please be assured that your reservation will be refunded for any unused nights. If you require assistance in securing alternative accommodations, we would be happy to arrange a call at your convenience to help you with rebooking and ensuring a smooth transition. Kindly let us know if you would like us to schedule a call or if there is anything else we can do to assist you. Thank you for your understanding and your patience. I keep telling them I don't understand and I'm not patient and I need answers now. So then what happened was this person, I replied to them and said, yes, I would love to talk to you. Please call me. And so he did. He called me. But Marriott gave him no power. So they said our customer care team is there to make this transition smooth, but they didn't make it smooth. In fact, they made it really tough. The person couldn't help me at all. All they did was just look on the website and try to book me a hotel in my area. But they don't know what's in my area. I know better than they do what's in my area. I'm in East France right now. This is a place I frequent quite often. It's my boyfriend's birthday. We were here to celebrate. And I know the area. So some of the things that they're naming are 3 miles away, which when we travel and we stay gone a long time. So we have like 4 suitcases with us, a carry-on and a check bag, both of us. So we carry our laptops, we carry 2 seasons of clothing. It's a lot. So we're not trekking. We're not getting an Uber. We're not trekking, 3 miles or whatever from here. So I'll tell you where we end up staying in just a minute. So it's like, no, it's non-negotiable. You have to help us. And I'm pushing. Everybody I talk to, I push. And my boyfriend's like, just let it go. And I'm like, oh, don't let things go easily. And I want something, I get it. And so, and I'll have all these people helping me. But eventually, something happened. It's a little behind the scenes, and I don't know if I should bring it up yet. I'll let you know in another video. I'll talk about that. Just remind me, ask me to make another video about that because it has something to do with the people on the property at the Sonder. And I was just like, wow, they cared. They did not care at all. They did not care at all. Marriott didn't care. Sonder didn't care. There is no possible way that I would do business with them again. So here's what happened. So at 1 o'clock, they knock on my, well, first of all, I'm trying to see how much I want to say. So I go down because I'm like, we need to get something to eat before, too late. And we need to figure this out. We need to eat and think and come up with a solution. So I go down and the lady at the front desk, that's what I'm going to call her. And she says, are you checking out? I said, no, I'm going to get something to eat. I will be back. My things are still upstairs. And I came back and she's like, and what time are you checking out? I don't know. So I went back up to my room. I figured, we were just working on things. Every time we come close to a plan, like there's a hitch or niche, something happens and we're like, oh, that's not going to work. So meanwhile, keep in mind, we're not just making a reservation for the next few days. Like most people go on vacation, you just book for 4 or 5 nights, whatever, a week. No, we are leaving Nice and going to a whole nother country. And then leaving that country and going to a whole nother country. So every decision we make affects the other. And there's a budget. I know, rich girl, I know. It's still a budget. It's still a budget. This is how much we got. And this much has to last for a certain amount of time. And that's all we have. And more can come in, yes, but this is the budget. It doesn't matter how much comes in. This is what we allotted. So everybody is making it like it's light. And it's like, it's not light. I am 8,000 miles away from home. And you're like, oh, just rebook, and $300 a night. And I need to be here for another 30 days. Like, I don't think so. That is not what is going to happen. You're not counting anything else I have to do with my day or life or week, and I still have to work. Like, I'm supposed to be working right now while I'm trying to book hotel rooms. So I get back upstairs, we work it out. We don't get there to a solution just yet. So the front desk person comes back up and she's like, are you ready to check out? No, I'm not. I need more time. How much time do you need? I said, I need an hour. She's like, okay. She goes back down, comes up. She calls and says, I refuse to check out, which is not what I said. I said, I need an hour. So she goes on to say, or lie, I should say. So needless to say, this front desk person and I are not on good terms anymore. I didn't know this person outside of this. I stay at this hotel brand, Sonder, so often that I am friends with so many of the people. If they saw me on the street or, if I stay at a Sonder, they buy me Christmas gifts because I'm often here and I don't even celebrate Christmas. Like, that's how close I am to this staff because I stay there that much. I've spent thousands of dollars with this company, but I will spend no more dollars, no more cents, no more euros, no yens, nothing. I'm done. So finally, someone calls me from the Sonder brand and they're like, just please, they have to shut the place down. They have to put padlocks on the door, shut the place down. Like, it's over. It's over. Sonder's over. And it's like, and where do I go? I don't have a solution yet. I need a few more minutes. Give me 15 minutes to book a hotel. That is what I'm asking you. I have a lot of choices. So I go into my American Express app and I'm like, what do I have? Do I have points? Do I have credits? Because I don't book travel lightly. Travel is part of my life. It's part of my business. It is part of my lifestyle. And just to go and book a random hotel and not get any points for it, not get any credits for it, not get, no. I'm not doing that. You're not going to have me living irresponsibly and making decisions for my life just because you made a fucked up decision for your life, Marriott or Sonder. No, that's not what's going to happen. So finally, I go into the American Express app and I see what I have available. I have some points available. I have some credits available, and a brand that I use off and on, like my favorite hotel in Vegas where we live, when we live in the United States, is a Hilton, and that is what I chose. I chose a Hilton. We are at the DoubleTree. We chose the DoubleTree. We chose Hilton. Really great hotel. The staff is so nice, which the staff at Sonder can be nice. It just depends on who you meet. It's not consistent across the brand. But the staff here is very nice, from the security all the way up to, you know, like the security doorman kind of thing, all the way up to the front desk staff, which is not typical in France because the French can be very bourgeoisie, you know, like what would you like? You're bothering me. I'd like to not be doing something right now, and now I have to do something. So sometimes that's how people treat you in hotels here in France, like you're bothering them. But in here in the Hilton, very nice. And for now on, this will be my brand. Hilton will be my brand. And I don't know where we go from here. What questions do you have? I can give you more details. All I know is when I left that property, it was like I knew it was the last time I would ever stay at a Sonder. Not just because they're closing, because even if that brand ever did anything else, but I saw it was a sinking ship. And last thing that I will mention is I am also a Sonder shareholder. I am a shareholder. I am a shareholder. This is the way they treat their shareholders. This is the way they treat their shareholders. That's all I got to say about that. No worries. I lost all my money. I know. I know. But most of my investments have done really well. But I like to buy what I buy. You know what I'm saying? I like to buy the stocks that I buy. And since I spend so much money with Sonder, I figured I should own the stock too. And that's something else we can talk about, Rich Girl. That's something else I want to share with you. But that's all for now. I'll see you sooner. Love you muchly.